I wonder if you could save, or I wonder if it just auto saves. That would be very convenient.
Your most honorable siblings, Lord Thalas and Lady Erica, have arrived, my lord.
Thank you for the escort. You may go now.
If there is anything else that you require, anything at all, you need but say the word.
In that case, I would have a bottle of the realm's finest wine and a serving of fresh fruit delivered to my quarters.
Okay, she sounds like freaking Brianna.
Of course,
Yeah.
milady. I
I
shall
don't know.
have the servants fetch it at once.
I'm gonna have to look up all the voice actors and actresses after this.
Ever eager to please, isn't he?
I believe the word you're looking for is sycophant. Congratulations on bringing Glenbrook to its knees, brother. It's a thing of beauty, what you've accomplished. I trust you're already seeing to that fuss outside the castle walls?
Of course.
The other domains are putting up little in the way of resistance. Lord Telior trembles in his seat within the stronghold, and Lord Fawkes was oblivious to what was happening until it was far too late.
How easily the three great houses of Glenbrook break under your iron boot, brother.
Wolford is the last to hold out, but Avlora will deal with them. Prince Roland will be in or long.
Yo, I really like Avlora, even though she's a freaking antagonist. Oh well. It'd be like
Speaking
that.
of royalty, brother, I would have thought Cordelia would be dead or rotting in jail. Yet here she sits on the throne. She looks less a vanquished princess and more a queen.
That is precisely what I would have her be.
They're just gonna make him into her into like a freaking figurehead, so they could just like control her like a puppet on string.
Whatever do you mean?
Like, do you think they'll give power to her? No.
Once things have calmed, I shall assume guardianship over her and have her crowned. A few days hence, Regna will be executed. I've already informed Patriat as much.
So the wise and benevolent King Regna meets his end at last.
Father!
Subjects of Glenbrook, I am Gustadolf, Archduke and High Commander of the Grand Duchy of Esfrost. Hear my words. The sins King Regna has committed against us, and against you, his own people, are grievous indeed. 3 decades have passed since the end of the war. In the years since, we have all done what we can to rebuild our nations. The opening of the Grand Norzalian mines was to be the dawn of a new age. An age where our 3 nations would work together for the peace and prosperity of all. But King Regna spat in the face of that glorious dream. As our engineers worked tirelessly to put success within reach, your King Regna schemed in the shadows to seize control of the mine for his own profit. And when Dragan Esfrost, my dear cousin, and the man tasked with overseeing the mine's operations, became aware of this plot, King Regna had him assassinated in cold blood. In doing so, he betrayed not only my own nation, and the holy state of Hyzant, but you as well. The very people who were to share in the wealth the mine would bring. And so we were left with no choice but to march on Whiteholm Castle and put an end to Regna's treachery by force. Our actions were born of a righteous duty to avenge Dragan's murder and this odious betrayal of this historic accord between our nations. What say you, King Regna? Do you deny these charges against you?
I do not. But I beg of you, spare my children.
Subjects of Glenbrook, your traitor king admits his guilt before you. The punishment for these crimes is death. Off with his head!
Roland, Cordelia, the future of our kingdom is in your hands now.
Okay, so auto saves for you. So damn well, Ripperino. But that's just how it is with kingdoms and such. Especially warring kingdoms.
Just days after the fall of the Crown City, King Regna of Glenbrook is beheaded before his subjects. The death of this kind and benevolent monarch plunges the realm into confusion and chaos. With the king perishes an all too short-lived era of peace, and in its place, one of bloodshed and turmoil.
Oh damn, like we're still continuing? Having made their escape by boat, Sarah and Owen pretend you finally make their way back to the house Wolford Demons. But what awaits them there? Wow, I mean, I still have some time. Oh, can we save? Holy crap. I wonder if the freaking demo data would, be still there when you buy the game, but I'm not sure. Okay, I saved, but like, I still have some time, so let's freaking go. I'll probably put this like into, 2 or 3 parts, depending on how long the demo is. Like, I don't even know how long it is. I thought it would just be like a freaking hour.
Noah.
Never mind.
Oh, thank the heavens that you're safe.
It is good to be home.
Castle Wolfort is the most impregnable stronghold in all the kingdom. You will be safe here, Your Highness.
Thank you. I can only hope Father and Sir Maxwell are safe as well.
Benedict, there is news.
What's the matter, Benedict? You look as if you've seen a ghost.
Your Highness, my lord, pray try to remain calm. His Grace was beheaded at the Crown City not bells ago.
Father. No. Say it is not so.
Roland.
I can only imagine what you're feeling now, Your Highness. But I fear we have not the luxury of grieving. As the last living heir to the throne, there is no doubt that the Archduke will target you next.
Indeed, we must move quickly. I would seek Father's counsel.
About Lord Simone.
Huh? What is it? Has something befallen Father? Father!
Lord Simone, what is the meaning of this?
He collapsed when he heard the news from the Crown City, and has not opened his eyes since.
You must be mad. The man was stronger than an ox.
We cannot afford to lose Lord Simone. Not now, of all times.
Father! Be strong, Father. This realm still needs you. I still need you. Father. Father.
Okay, Serenola's voice acting is kind of, meh. Ooh.
Is there any chance he will recover?
Our healers are doing everything they can, but none can say.
Father. Father. As your father lays dying. Father. Why does he sound like that? Oh well, like, maybe they'll improve his lines later. I don't know. It's still a demo, so maybe it's just like the beginning stages of the voice acting. I'm not sure.
Do not give up hope, Serenoa. The malady will not take your father easily.
Forgive me, Roland. I can only imagine what you feel now.
I must stay strong. I cannot allow Father's death to be in vain. You too must remain composed. For Lord Simone. And for those who now look to you for guidance in his stead.
I will try.
Pardon me, my lord. I come bearing a message.
From whom?
The scout we had sent in search of Sir Maxwell returned with this.
Sir Maxwell's mask.
Reports have it that it was found near Whiteholm Bridge.
Blood. No, it cannot be.
This mask was all that was found, you say?
The bridge was all but overflowing with the bodies of the fallen. It was not possible to ascertain all of their identities. And the swift course of the river thwarted any efforts to search further.
I see. Thank you for the report. Get some rest. You have earned it.
Yes, my lord.
Sir Maxwell, you too abandon me now?
Ah.
Wow, there's even more! Holy crap.
Esfrost musters its forces at Whiteholm Castle and commences a march on the Wolfort domain. Their aim, to seize in their clutches Prince Roland, the unwilling heir to Glenbrook's throne.
Okay, damn, I guess there's gonna be more cutscenes, so I'll just save and continue. I actually have time today. Okay. Let's continue on. Or if I suddenly like end the video, then that means I didn't have time. But yeah.
My lord, the Esfrosti army advances on us as we speak. A missive has arrived from Lord Gustadolf. It says they will stand down on the condition that we surrender Prince Roland to them at once.
We've not much time before they're on our doorstep, my lord.
Word has it that General Avlora herself heads the vanguard.
Avlora, my favorite character. Hell yeah.
Gustadolf's not taking any chances. The scheming bastard.
Summon the War Council at once. We must take swift action.
You cannot be serious about this.
It's all right, Frederica.
Please continue, Benedict.
Thank you. Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Esfrost?
I say we refuse. We owe Sir Maxwell that much.
Precisely. Sir Maxwell entrusted us with keeping His Highness safe, and we accepted.
There's no place in the realm more sheltered by the terrain than this castle. He is safer here than anywhere. And yet, if the Archduke were to march on us with an army as great as the one that took the Crown City, or, heaven forbid, a greater one,
The natural fortifications of this land would us. Our shelter would become our jail.
So you propose that we just abandon him? That we sacrifice his life for our own protection?
Or you could just like freaking attack, defend, and they would probably siege this freaking castle because of the freaking surroundings.
This is my battle. I would not see the blood of my friends spilt in my name.
But see, Your Highness, that's where you're wrong. House Wolfort's the sword and shield of the crown. You go to battle, we go with you. So it's always been.
Enough! I will leave before I see your domain ravaged by fighting. It is the only way. Surely you see this, yes?
I refuse to believe sacrificing any of us is the correct path.
My lord, we cannot allow war to come to the Wolfort domain. Your highest priority must be to your loyal subjects.
Oh boy, you want me to make a decision again? You would have me render a decision here or now. The more I ponder, the more the answer escapes me. There is a case to be made for either course of action. Let's go with this. There is a case to be made for either course of action.
There is a case to be made for either course of action.
As the master of this domain, you and no other must decide how we proceed.
I understand that, Benedict. Prepare the scales of conviction. I would hear everyone's thoughts on the matter.
Okay, I'm gonna take a little break and then I'll be back. Okay, I am back for my break. Okay, looking at the map over here, what the heck is this? Nameless Village. Why don't we go over here? Bro, I think this is like one of the most longest demo I've ever played for a freaking game. So, yeah, it's freaking nice.
The sun's a harsh mistress, ain't she? If she sticks around much longer, my fields are apt to wither from the attention. I'd give my firstborn for a drop of rain.
Aye, and it ain't just the crops what are worse for wear. I'd cry over a lot, but naught but dust would pour from my eyes.
How pitiless, the caprices of nature. What grudge do the heavens bear to make the poor souls who tend the land suffer so? I would be remiss to let such suffering continue. If fate will show you no mercy, then I shall. You begged for even a single drop of rain. I shall give you more. Behold as I flood this desiccated land with nourishment.
Huh? What's that the lady said? I believe she means to pull rain from a cloudless sky.
Ha! I'd have more luck getting milk from a bull.
You must tell me if you do. We were in sore need of a miracle.
A pleasure as always to see you, my lord. You've come just in time. This lass is about to put on a show.
I am called Dizana. Allow me to banish the sun's cruel rays from your domain, that your people may see a measure of succor. Banish the sun? I wasn't aware it was in the habit of taking orders.
Yo, she pretty cool though.
Will slap my ass like I was just born. Rain! Honest to goodness, rain!
How did... I've never witnessed a miracle like this.
Izana, was it? On behalf of my people, allow me to express to you my deepest gratitude.
There is no need for such formalities. I seek only to alleviate the suffering of the downtrodden in any way I can. If it is not too bold of me to ask, do you have need of a humble shaman within your ranks?
Yes, you can join us.
It would be an honor to serve you, my lord. Tales of House Wolfort's magnanimity have reached even my remote village.
We would welcome you with open arms, and the honor would be entirely ours. Doubtless we will have occasion to call upon your talents sooner rather than later.
Hell yeah, Izana, join your forces! Hell yeah, yes. Inspired by her deeply held convictions, Izana has joined your cause. Her skills serve you well in battle, as the prayers can alter the weather itself, as well as summon lightning that will travel through water. Wow, freaking OP lady over here. Okay, I'll save, and we'll continue on.
I will give the signal when it is time to cast your vote. I ask each of you to weigh the matter carefully till then.
Very well, my lord. To our own councils we go.
Their hearts are divided, but a compelling argument may change some minds. To sway them, I will need more information. Perhaps I should ask around town. Oh wow, so you could explore? Going out, my lord? Yes, I will hear the wisdom of my people. Alright, let's explore the freaking town. Understood, my lord. When your work is done, pray speak to me once more. I will do just that, thank you. Let me investigate some more, then return when I have knowledge that might sway minds. Okay, voting. The path of the story will be determined by the consensus of her party, as played out through voting scenes. Each of her allies will cast their vote according to his or her own convictions. As the player may cast a single vote, but you will be bound to the decision of the majority. Furthermore, before voting commences, you may speak to others to persuade them to change their mind. Whether or not your attempt at persuasion succeeded, however, will not be known for sure until the votes are cast. The key to successful persuasion is gathering the necessary information beforehand. Head into town and see what knowledge you may glean for the people. Okay? Oh, you can already see it. Alright, well, he's undecided. Slave of the Ice Frosty army and protect Prince Roland. Oh, wow. 4 people stays to hand over Prince Roland and avoid conflict. Okay. Man, playing this game makes me miss Primrose. Primrose, Azahar for Octopath Traveler? Like, damn, like, she's my favorite character. I miss her. As it's on the eve of a new age of harmony, what could the Archduke be thinking? I should let the others know of this. Execution, huh? How could high houses let this happen? Sir Maxwell laid down his life so that we might see another day. We must do all in our power to see that his noble sacrifice was not in vain. Okay. I think I gathered enough information here. The game is so pretty. Even though it's like in 3D sprites, it's like really pretty. No. I still have to explore a bit more. The salt iron were just broken out of earnest and Ice Frost foundries began producing arms and armor forged of iron, the likes of which we had never seen. 'Twas the great boon to an already impressive army. Ere long, they brought destruction to every corner of the realm. As I hear it, the Ice Frosty army remains the most mighty on the continent. I pray that we're not but to relieve that bloody age. Okay, let's go back. Think we've already seen through all this town. There must be a way to avoid weighing my life against those others. Trusting to find it. Decide what you will. I shall follow whatever judgment you do. Alright. Let's begin the persuasion. It may take effort, but to get be swayed, we must protect Roland at all costs. Have you forgotten Sir Maxwell's dying words? Father thought that whoever rules is righteous by virtue of gestation alone. But now, though I weigh your words more heavily than most, I know not what is right.
However,
I appreciate your speaking your mind, but I have my own thoughts on the matter. After all, is it not best that I handle that which is easily settled by my word alone? What is that? Your sacrifice alone will not overcome this impasse. You mean to say my life has not much such value as others would ascribe to it?
Well...
I must blunt truth to confront, though I dare say it has merit. I can no longer discern what is right and wrong. I place my fate in your hands. What? He's been moved? Okay.
I am ready.
Okay, well, he's undecided.
Lord Saranoa.
War of Aefrost would mean House Wolfer's destruction. This much is clear. You lead House Wolfer in your Lord Father's stead. Your duty is to your land and its people. Alright. Surrendering Roland is the only way to protect the demise. Sure, you see that. We cannot yield to the enemy's every command.
In that case...
Every demand. So you foresee this being the first of many. I agree that it's not ideal to submit in this instance, but what other options have we?
However...
As in all things, logic must guide our judgment. Okay. Well, I feel like we're gonna need, like, more... more stuff here. Suppose we decline. The Duchy's army will stop at nothing to take Prince Roland from us.
Lord Serenade.
Allowing emotion to govern us in the moment will only cloud our judgment. Alright, let's try persuasion. I trust they make a reasoned decision, my lord. The kingdom needs its prince. But of course it does. It is for that very reason that I believe my proposal to be the only way forward. Forgive me, nothing I've heard here is shaking my convictions. Have you any more to say in your favor? Roland... I do not believe the battle is a futile one.
However...
Acting merely on wishful thinking will open you to criticism, and rightly so. Though this presumes that I have correctly deduced that you agree with His Highness' thinking.
I am decided.
At any rate, I thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. Should take them to heart. Appears indifferent to your plea. Wow. But, like, everyone's, like, undecided now. I'm no fool, my lord. We stand as good a chance against Aesfrost's army as an egg against the castle walls. But we can't go offering up Prince Roland's head on the silver platter. Corey is all that left of our royal army. I mean, family. Oh god. We must protect Roland at all costs. Even Benedict's at a loss this time, and I never know the man to lack for ideas. Cor, what does that leave us? Sir Maxwell and the king get their lives, and for what?
You're onto something.
You'll not get any peace thing like that. There's nothing any of us could have done. Besides, there's all the more reason to protect the prince. I know how you feel, I do.
Consider this.
Sword to my throat, I reckon we're all man. At least as it stands now. Do you truly believe we get to come out of this on top? There must be a winning strategy here. Can't help you with that, lad. I don't get the orders, I just take them. Men will die, and our home may never be the same. Still, we can only do the best we can. What about keeping the people from harm? Have you given any thought about that? They are my responsibility, and I shall protect them. You're not alone in that measure, lad. I'm right here with you.
Tough spot.
I'm no closer to an answer, but at least I know where your head and heart lie. Irodar has been moved by your words. What? A peace built by forsaking our friends and countrymen in their time of greatest need is no peace at all. I know what I ask is not easy, but I pray we find a bloodless path out of this conflict.
What do you need?
We stand no chance against an army that large. Releasing the army prince to Aesfrost is a logical decision. With all due respect to His Highness, the kingdom must come before his personal freedom. Alright, let's try persuading her. Only a fool would pick a fight he cannot win. I do not take you for a fool. They will see us as naught but pawns if we surrender Roland.
I don't know.
All the more reason to prepare for battle now while they are otherwise occupied. We must find our weakness yet.
Well...
I too wish we do not have to surrender Prince Roland, mind you. We must be thorough in times like this. Pray continue. I would hear your thoughts in more detail. Prince Roland must live so our kingdom may yet survive. That is a fair argument. Yes, quite sound indeed. I see where your heart lies, my lord. Let us hope that leads us well. She appears indifferent to your plea. She is undecided. Man. Our kingdom needs Prince Roland, now more than ever. He is to be protected above all others. Oh, man. Should I?
I am ready.
Like, is there, like, nothing else to be done? Okay, yeah, I think I did everything I could. Okay, let's save, and we'll see how the voting goes.
it is time to cast our votes.
I hereby open this matter to a vote. The question before us, do we surrender Prince Roland in accordance with Icefrost's demands, or do we fight for his freedom? On this matter, I say, we must protect Roland at all costs. This is my decision. I bid you approach the scales of conviction. Oh, okay.
I believe in you.
I put my faith in you as ever, my friend.
Forgive me.
Forgive me. On this matter, I will not be swayed. Oh.
So...
You believe we can win, yes?
I agree.
You have my vote. Do not make me regret it.
You won me over.
I cast my lot with the young master. He's giving me no reason to go doubting him now.
The scales of conviction,
Scales of
will
conviction.
illuminate the path we've chosen.
Okay. Okay. Well, that is the majority.
The way forward is decided.
The scales have spoken. Our path is decided. We surrender Prince Roland to no one. The Ice Frosty shall get our blades between their ribs and thank us for honor.
The judgment is made.
The scales tip, and our path is chosen. We must steel ourselves the battle that lies ahead.
Very well. Then I will do all in my power to see that it proves the right one. I fight with you, my friend.
Prepare the defenses. We will hold our own against the army of Esfrost.
After consulting the scales and reaching a consensus, House Wolffort resolved to shelter Prince Roland. Not long after, they find themselves besieged by an elite subset of Esfrost's forces. Commanding the Duchy's armies is none other than General of Laura, the deadly warrior who claimed the lives of Prince Franny and Sir Maxwell with her own hands.
Pardon the intrusion, Your Grace. A raven's arrived from House Wolffort.
Concerning Prince Roland, no doubt? So they refused to relinquish him to us. How intriguing. They will remain loyal to the royal family even if it means their demise. Very well. Send a raven to General of Laura. Tell her to make for the Wolffort domain at once, and that she is to return with the prince, or not at all.
Yes, Your Grace.
Oh boy. I wonder if they're gonna like do a siege against us, or we're gonna have to like defend against them, probably. Okay, still have some time. Let's continue.
Avlora? Are you certain?
Yes. We are surrounded by the Archduke's main forces, led by General Avlora herself.
She killed my brother. And my master. I must avenge them. Even if it means my life.
Your Highness, your life is far too important to so blithely throw away.
I know that, and yet...
Facing the Asfrosti forces head-on is a fool's errand. They will drive us back with ease. Let us consider another strategy. As a matter of fact, there is more to this town than meets the eye. It is a secret which, under normal circumstances, would be divulged to a new lord only after their succession is made official. But desperate times...
Calls for desperate measures.
I sent a man just now to make preparations. Come with me. We haven't much time.
I hope they let you like keep the demo version into your save data after you buy the game, because I don't want to do this over again after freaking buying the game. I don't know, they probably will, right? I mean, the game comes out like next year, so they'll probably do that.
I would hear more of your plan, Master Benedict. They say Castle Wolffort was built into a mountainside. Am I to believe there are yet more secrets concealed in its construction?
Just so. As it happens, a contrivance of sorts was installed in the town to be used only in cases of dire emergency.
What manner of contrivance? I've never heard such a thing.
You wouldn't have. The information is divulged only to the Lord of the House and his closest advisors. It is a secret, one that embodies this town's true worth.
I see. Then what, pray tell, is this town's true worth?
The towering walls that rise up in all directions, the network of sloped waterways. This town appears as any other to my eye, but perhaps my gaze is untrained.
It is the canals we will use. We shall pour flaming oil into them from above and burn our enemy out.
What in the... Benedict, have you gone mad?
Do you see those hawk sculptures located throughout the town?
I do. They are the means by which the weapon may be activated, I presume.
Indeed. Tearing them down will trigger a barrier to rise around the canals. After that, no one will be able to get in or out until the blaze subsides.
You would burn people's homes. No, the very town itself, along with our foes. But just think of the lives that may be sacrificed.
This is the path we have chosen. There's little choice left to us if we wish to survive. We must win, whatever the cost. Prepare for battle.
Can't you evacuate the townspeople before doing all that shit? We must make ready for the Duchy's attack. The device should be somewhere in town, but where? Objective, check on everyone. Oh boy. Okay, so I presume everyone's gonna like evacuate to the castle anyway. We just admit that at the risk of our own lives and those of our people, still this is a choice you will make. It will take many years to rebuild the town. Innocent people will suffer. If we triumph, I'll offer them due compensation. I know you have only the well-being of your people at heart. I apologize for speaking out of place. This realm is nothing without our people. We care for them. We'll see them through this. We must prevail, and rest assured that we'll see with what we do. For Prince Rowan's sake, and for our own. I understand that my life means to our kingdom. I must survive the battle at all costs. And yet Father, Franny, Cordelia, Sir Maxwell. She killed them all. Serenoa. I must avenge them with my own hand. Do not fight this battle alone. Let us aid you. Be aware of your surroundings. Never fight alone when you can fight together. Sir Maxwell often gave us such counsel, yes. Thank you, Serenoa. We'll defeat Avlora together. I owe my life to you all. I will not part with it cast easily. The Duchy will not find us easy prey. Did I talk with everyone? I think I did, right? Truth be told, I gotta find out now before I establish my business. My thanks. Be sure to take refuge before the fighting begins. Okay guys, I think that'll be it for the demo of Triangle Strategies. I'll probably put this into 2 parts, so part 1 will be up later, and then part 2 will be up on Tuesday. So yeah, bye guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.